Buckle up, folks. What starts as a simple probation violation hearing quickly spirals into a chaotic unraveling of broken promises, missed chances, and hidden charges. Jennifer Amber Hernandez, initially placed on community supervision for unauthorized use of a vehicle, is now facing the full weight of the court after vanishing for over a year. But what makes this case truly wild is how the courtroom swings between hope and hard reality. Why did she disappear for so long? What happened at the Alpha Home rehab program that the judge once trusted her with? And why is nobody in the prosecution team telling the judge about her open felony cases? This is more than a violation hearing, it's a courtroom explosion waiting to happen. Let's dive into the emotional rollercoaster, where second chances run out, and reality hits hard.
Motion to revoke probation with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Jennifer Amber Hernandez who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 11622 for the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle on April 10th, 2023 for a term of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Jennifer Amber Hernandez did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of July, August, September, October, November, December 2023, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October 2024 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? I'm sorry.
State waives the remaining violation allegations.
Any objections?
None.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail?
Here's where the stakes become very real. The judge is spelling it out. Jennifer is facing up to 2 years in state jail and a hefty fine. Yet even after months of disappearing, she pleads true to the violation without protest. This tells us either she's fully accepting responsibility, or she's mentally and emotionally checked out. Would you take a plea deal like this if you knew you were guilty? Or would you try to argue for another shot? Let us know in the comments. This kind of courtroom moment raises tough questions about accountability and hope.
Facility and up to $1,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Amend conditions for updated TAP recommendations, which are to restart Alpha Home program.
All right, why would I go along with that? She's been missing. And didn't I previously order Alpha Home?
There were some issues, Judge. She is in a different place at this moment as far
What were
as
the
her-
issues with Alpha Home? You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Jennifer Amber Hernandez.
All right, I ordered her to be released to Alpha Home only. So, first question, were you released to Alpha Home?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so why were you
I
not unsuccessful?
started using again after.
And there it is, Jennifer says she relapsed while in the very program that was supposed to save her. This isn't just a "she messed up again" moment. The judge had specifically ordered a transfer to Alpha Home, not a voluntary release. That means the court gave her structure, and she still found a way to spiral. Relapse is part of the recovery journey, but in the eyes of the court, it's also a violation. Now the judge isn't just frustrated, he's questioning whether this defendant is serious about change, or just saying what the court wants to hear.
Communications on my orders. She was ordered into Alpha Home. I did not allow her to be released to go on her own to Alpha Home. What I did was I ordered her to be transferred from custody to Alpha Home. She was. And then what the state has just read to me, she has been missing since July of 2023. So I don't understand why I should continue her.
Well, Judge, I've had an opportunity to talk with her about her situation now. She's a little older and a little wiser, and she understands her situation. From the beginning, when I first talked to her, she was reaching out for help. She's serious about it. Sometimes it doesn't ring true, and I appreciate, Judge, your willingness to help her at that time. Drugs are hard. You know the story, that it's sometimes difficult to face, and it takes, you got to hit rock bottom. It's got to hit you. Sitting in jail, she's come to that understanding, that place where I think she's.
This moment is raw. Jennifer says she was living in the streets, losing her mind, watching her body waste away. You can see the courtroom shift. There's a weight in her voice that feels genuine. But emotion alone doesn't undo months of evading supervision or restore public trust. The question is, can a powerful emotional confession like this sway a judge who's already been burned? What would you do if you were sitting on that bench?
Recently, I learned a lot, and it was way harder on me. I had lost myself. I thought I was losing my mental state. Using it was to the point where I started feeling like I was crazy, and I was in the streets. My mom gave me, I never had.
Sorry, you were where?
In the streets, in the streets. I was living from house to house or whatever, and I kind of learned this past time, I'm not willing to do that again. I don't want to do that. I hit rock bottom. When I came in here, I was like, you could see my bones from my face. I don't want to go through that again. It wasn't me when I came back in here, but I really want help. They always end up sending me to lockdown facilities, but I really loved the Alpha Home. The Alpha Home was.
Oh, let me just tell.
The judge doesn't hesitate. Alpha Home is off the table. Why? Because she had that chance. And when someone throws away a lifeline the court personally arranged, there's little room for sympathy. The options are clear now: lockdown rehab, drug court, or straight to state jail. Judges don't like being ignored, and this judge is making it crystal clear: Jennifer's not in control anymore. Her window for negotiation just slammed shut.
Do not ask me about outpatient treatment. Do not ask me if you can do it on your own. Those are the only choices you have.
Inpatient.
All right. Probation. This is what's going to happen. She's pled true to violation of condition number 4. I see that her probation length is for 5 years.
That's less than a year left on probation, Judge.
It's been probation in 23.
Yeah.
5 years would be 28.
Yes.
Judge, she expires April of 2025. The underlying sentence was 5 years.
Yes, she should be from 2023. That's when she was placed on probation for 5 years.
She was placed on probation for 2 terms,
No.
2 years.
I placed her on probation for 5 years.
And that would be 20 years.
Okay.
Judge, what's notated was it was state jail, suspended and probated for 5 years.
Yes.
Starting on April 10th, 2023. So our system seems to be incorrect.
Okay. All right.
So she would not expire until 2028.
All right.
Here's where it gets messy. The judge is visibly annoyed that probation is recommending leniency, despite Jennifer vanishing for over a year. Who's making these recommendations, he asks. You can feel the frustration boiling over. This isn't just about one defendant. It's a breakdown in communication between the court and the probation office. The judge wants answers, and the fact that they didn't even talk to the supervising officer. That's a big red flag.
Yeah, I don't know who's making these recommendations. She's been gone since 2023.
Yes, Judge.
All right. So I'm finding number 4 true. I'm going to deny the motion. I don't know if you're going to be successful on this or not. I'm going to alternate amend conditions. Do you need an updated TAP, or can I send her to safety?
Judge did a top evaluation. There are a couple of offenses that are going to prohibit her into any lockdown facility unless those are taken into consideration.
All right, if you all can step back and see what offenses probation is speaking of. Because if she has open cases, there's
Familiar with those.
what is the open case?
Assault, peace officer, harassment, public servant, Your Honor.
All right, and so when y'all are making these offers, why do you all think that I do not need to know this? Because nobody told me that she has open pending case.
And boom, major twist. The judge learns mid-hearing that Jennifer has 2 open felony cases: assault on a police officer and harassment of a public servant. That changes everything. No facility will accept her with those charges looming, and the court was never informed. Imagine trying to give someone a second chance, only to find out they've been hiding more crimes. This isn't just a procedural mess. It's a trust bombshell. How do you rule fairly when vital info is deliberately withheld?
And who was subpoenaed to be here?
I didn't subpoena.
Why would you all approach me? And I keep saying, talk to probation, and this is a contested hearing, and probation has brought this officer here who's needed back, looking at other people. You all need to go confer with her. Go confer with her.
Go have a seat, ma'am.
Much later.
Versus Jennifer Amber Hernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record, for the state, for the defense?
Warren Wolf and Ms. Hernandez.
All right, so the court was not aware of certain things about this case before the court gave you your options. One, the court was not made aware that you had 2 open pending cases. So what I can tell you is this: because you have 2 open felony cases, no inpatient treatment facility will accept you.
Yes, sir.
So have you all reached an agreement on anything else, counsel?
Yes.
All right, and
Defer to prosecutor.
state.
Adjudicating guilt, assess punishment at 6 months of confinement.
All right. So what they're requesting now is that they're asking that the court rescinds its previous ruling and that you be sentenced to 180 days.
After all the drama, the final decision lands: 6 months in state jail. Jennifer gets credit for time served, and a therapeutic community is recommended, but make no mistake, this is a serious punishment. The court gave her options. She violated them. The system bent for her once, and snapped back when pushed too far. The judge doesn't allow leniency under 1244A, signaling this isn't just about Jennifer, it's about maintaining judicial integrity. Would 6 months be enough to turn your life around?
Requested from the complainant.
Your Honor,
Yes.
just out of curiosity, how long will it take for her to be transferred to the state jail facility to serve those 6 days?
You'll have to contact the sheriff's office and ask them.
Because
Or either the quickest way to ask is to ask an inmate. I always tell people inmates can tell you how long it takes to transfer, and they can also tell you how much time they're actually doing on parole. Those are the only 2 things that inmates are responsible for. But just a second. Yes. All right, and there's to be no contact with Rosalinda Chantaka, Chantaca. And there's $1,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. So with regards to these other two cases, the harassment and the assault on the peace officer, State, when are you expecting for that to be properly investigated to see whether or not it's going to be indicted or are they going to be rejected?
So let's break this down. Jennifer Amber Hernandez pled true to violating her probation. She relapsed, disappeared for over a year, and hid 2 active felony cases. Despite an emotional plea, the court had no choice but to hand her a 6-month sentence in state jail. This case reminds us that the justice system walks a fine line between compassion and accountability. You can plead for mercy, but when you ignore court orders and try to hide the truth, mercy becomes very hard to find. White right pointing backhand index. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. Until next time, stay smart, stay skeptical.